Hello, welcome. This is Kenshin1913, and this is my 900 subscriber special. Yay for us, me. Thank you, everyone. So, for this video, I am going to do a tag video that Rain of Hearts sent me. Now, I don't really care too much for tag videos, but I'm just gonna do it because I had nothing better to do, and I like Mr. Hearts, so I'm going to do it. Anyways, basically, let's start off. Basically, how this tag video is going to work is, it's called Hi, my name is, and I'm an LPer. Well, hello, my name is Kenshin1913 and I am an LPer. And basically, he's got a set of 12 questions that, I'm going to answer. So let's start off. What was your first game? Well, like most people, my first game was Super Mario Brothers for the NES. Yeah, basically I got it when I was a youngster. Me and my bro got it. And basically, yeah, just, you know, we didn't have really games before then, so we got that. And the only way we could play it, because we didn't have an extra TV at the time, was yeah, alright, click on this one. Was yeah, it's just bad. Anyways, I'm just gonna play this, but oh, I know what I was gonna do. Anyways, yeah, we got Mario, and the only way we could play it was over my uncle's house because he was the only one who had a spare TV, so we played it over there when we went over. It was the old Mario Brothers Duck Hunt collection, so that was pretty cool. Oh yeah, why not? So yeah, that was my first game that I ever played. It was very fun and cool. Aww. Anyways, what is my favorite game or top 5 games? And I would have to say my top 5 or my favorite game of all time is Dragon Quest 5. Dragon Quest 5. And yeah, I just love that game a lot. I love the story, the characters, and everything about it. If I had to pick a number 2, it would have to be, well, I don't know. I can't really say like what my favorite is of all time. But it's definitely Dragon Quest 5. I like Suikoden 2. I really like the first Valkyrie profile a lot. What games I like? I like Final Fantasy 7. I like there's a lot of games. I played many games, as you might have seen in my special before. I've played a butt ton of games. Whatever. Yeah. So what's my favorite genre of game is the next question. Well, that would have to be Japanese role-playing games. And, yeah, JRPGs. And basically the kind of RPGs that, you know, you level up and you learn abilities. None of this, you gotta equip the equipment and all that, or skill points, although I like the way they did it in Dragon Quests. So, that's my favorite genre of game. It's just really good genre. You know, I play other kinds, but it's really difficult, since RPGs are pretty easy to get into. What has been some of my favorite music? Well, my favorite my favorite track of all time is probably Dragon Quest V, The Ocean. I enjoy that theme the most. You know, other games that have really good music, what the hell is it? Yeah, sure. Alright, so, Suikoden 2 has really good music. there's a lot of people. If I have to mention the guy from Final Fantasy, Uematsu, right? Yeah, I think that's his name. Uematsu. There's the guy who made the music for Star Ocean and Valkyrie Profile, which is a very good guy. I really enjoy their types of music. There's just like a lot. I've played a lot of games, so I've known a lot of music, you know, that's really good out there. What's the next one? Who is my favorite game character? Well, if I had to say, oh, that was bad. My favorite game character would probably have to be someone from Dragon Quest, probably Dragon Quest 5, of course. Ow. Maybe even you know, I like I don't know, my favorite, I guess I know I mentioned this in another thing, but like Glenn from Chrono Trigger, because he's a cool swordsman and stuff. And he's pretty cool. He's a cool character, you know, with a troubled past and all that. So yeah, probably Glenn from Chrono Trigger. Or Frog, as they call him. Anyways, next question would have to be, what is my fondest game-related memory? Alright, well, I have a whole bunch. So I'm basically just going to name off the one that I can remember off the top of my head. And here's how it went. Alright, as I mentioned before, I said that the first game I ever played was with Mario Brothers. So, what is this? So, oh no. Oh wow, only 200. Anyways, what the hell was I saying? Oh, I had Mario Brothers, and I never actually beat Mario Brothers. So I grew up playing video games and never beating the original Mario Brothers game. And one day, my buddy was just busting my chops, calling me. He was like, how can you be a gamer if you've never beaten the original Mario Brothers? So I was determined to beat it. And the part that I get stuck at would be that part in World 8-2 with the two small platforms that you have to run across and then do a big jump. So basically what I ended up doing was beating it, and then I told my friend that I beat it, and he didn't believe me. So what I had to do was take my video camera and actually tape myself beating it. And after I beat it, I got up in front of the camera, I'm like, what now, Todd? Huh, buddy? What now? I beat it. Take that. So that's then I showed him the tape, and he was like, alright, fine, you've beaten it. But he's like, it still took you whatever many years. But I was like, hey, I beat it, alright? Better late than never, right? So, alright. The next question is, what is the last game that I bought? And the last game that I bought was the Metal Gear Solid collection for 20 bucks. Yeah, so that's not bad. 3 games, all 3 Metal Gears, for the PS2 and PS1, so that's pretty cool. That was a deal. And I really wanted to get it because I enjoy Metal Gear Solid 3 a lot. And, what else? Yeah, Metal Gear Solid 3. The reason why I like that game a lot is because I was over my friend's house and he was playing it. He was at the final boss, and the music that comes in at the end as you're fighting the final boss is amazing, and I love the theme for that game, Snake Eater. It's a classic song, very classic. Yeah, we're gonna stay. Let's see. So yeah, that's the game, and before that I bought Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. Alright, so what's my biggest gaming regret? Well, my biggest gaming regret would be, as I was mentioning, me and my brother owned the Nintendo and the Super Nintendo eventually, and we were looking to get, I think it was the N64. So what we had to do was go to our local Funko Land, or as they call it now, GameStop, or whatever. It could be GameStop, could be whatever, local video game store, and we sold off all of our Nintendo games, and we had like a huge library of Nintendo games. like Mega Man 1 and various other ones. That Mega Man 1's really hard to find now, and basically we kind of regretted selling it later. Oh, that was terrible. Later we ended up regretting selling this whole collection. And if you've seen my video of all the video games I own now, like my Nintendo collection now is like a quarter of what it used to be. So yeah, we kind of regretted selling that because we had so many really good games and stuff. Alright, name an underrated game you'd recommend. Well, one game that I'd have to recommend that's underrated, I think, is this game called Baten Kaitos for the GameCube. It's a very good game, and I really think it's cool because it's got one of the greatest. It's got one of the greatest. Oh damn it! Twists in a game, in my opinion, ever. All right, and I think it's really good. You just kind of have to get past the voice acting, but you'll understand why it's done that way for a reason. And it's basically kind of like a card game, but not really, I don't think, because it's like an RPG game, but with like you use cards, but they're just like pictures of weapons on the cards. It's a really, really fun game, and the Baten Kaitos Origins is even really good too. It's like it is also another underrated game that I'd also recommend. So I'd recommend that series. What's the next one? Name a game that you think is overrated. Well, I'm going to name a series that I think is overrated. After playing Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep, I wasn't very impressed with the last couple of games from Kingdom Hearts, actually. I just think they just got too many characters, and it got a little confusing for my taste. So, I am going to have to say the Kingdom Hearts series is a little overrated in my opinion. And that's only because the last 3 games weren't that impressive to me. Like, sure, quality-wise and stuff, it would look really good and everything, but I just didn't really like them that much. And I was a little disappointed by Birth by Sleep. So I would have to say that one, if I had to say anything. Let's see, what's the next question? What game do you most want a sequel to, and why? Well, if I don't know, I think Apollo Justice would be a good one. I think that would be a great, because I heard that they're not going to make any more, and that's just kind of sad, because those games were awesome. Holy moly. Yeah, I just thought Apollo Justice was a really good game, and I heard that they're not making any more, so I really wish they would. Sure. Let's see, what game do I most want to play right now? Well, if you have to say a game that's not out yet, I would have to say Dragon Quest VI for the DS. But if I had to pick a game that is around, I would probably have to say Castlevania Lament of Innocence, because I really enjoyed that game a lot, and the music in that game was really, really good. So I like that game, and I'm meaning to play it because eventually I'll probably do a Let's Play of it. And I just think I really like Leon as a character, and it's just a really fun and good game in my opinion. Probably the best 3D Castlevania out there, in my opinion, again. So yeah, that's all 12 questions. Oh, why'd I hit? That's all 12 questions, and like Rain of Hearts said, he wanted me to tag some people, but I don't like tagging, so what I'm going to do is, just like Runs with British said, I am going to say, if you want to do a video, go ahead and do it, you know, using the same 12 questions. Hi, my name is, and I'm a Let's Player. Use that, and then post a video response in this video, if you want. But yeah, that's basically it. Thank you, Rain of Hearts. I will put his link in the video description. But yeah, he's a cool dude, and and if you haven't, you should probably subscribe to him, because he's got a lot of cool Japanese games that he plays. But yeah, this has been Kenshin1913. Thank you again, everyone, for the 900 subscribers, and eventually, or if I ever do get to 1,000, I think you will enjoy what I have planned. This again, has been Kenshin1913, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Aww. Aww. Double aw. See ya.